Alright guys, just wanted to make a quick video here to show you something I recently purchased. And this is the Sharp X68000. Now this is a very unusual machine. It was released only in Japan. And similar to the Amiga, it is also acting as a game machine. There were a lot of great games written for it. A lot of games you're probably familiar with, like this one's Salamander, of course. But we'll take a look at some of the games that I got with it. This thing was quite expensive to both purchase and ship, so they're a little tough to get outside of Japan, but it's not impossible. Let's take a look at some of the games here. Of course, what we got in the machine is Salamander, and also picked up this guy here. This is A-JAX. I didn't think there was a port of A-JAX until I saw it, but it's not too bad. Has about 3 floppy disks in it. Got the manual, of course, the 3 disks there. Now, one thing I really like about a lot of these X68000 games is that they're really well presented. There's some of these, there's really nice color manuals, and the cases are hard for the most part, similar to a shock box. Now this one I was really excited to pick up. And I'll show you why. The full version of this game, the complete version, is actually really quite nice. And I'll show you here. Pull the box off. As you can see, this thing is encased in a nice hard shell case. I mean, this is solid plastic. This isn't flimsy stuff. Inside we got the user's manual and the official art of Gradius 2, which has a couple of Vic Viper, I guess you could call them, photographs, which is kind of interesting, as well as some artwork of the different weapons and some of the bosses in here. Very cool stuff. And of course we got the floppy disks here, which this is a 2-disc game, and also supports installing to a hard drive if you have one. And here we have Phalanx, and this one's not too bad. I don't think this received a port on any other system. I think this is exclusive to the X68000, produced by Zoom, and this is a 3-disc game. And 1 disc is dedicated to the opening only, which is kind of interesting if you just want to watch the opening, which makes sense. I mean, these discs are 5 1/4 floppies, double density, so they only hold about 1.2 megs. So a lot of these games are multiple discs, but fortunately the computer does have 2 floppy disk drives, so it will if you pop in disk A and B, for example, it will swap between the 2. So that does reduce a little bit of your floppy swapping in some of these games. And last but not least, picked up a copy of Thunder Force 2. Some of you may have played this on the Genesis. Personally, I think the X68000 version looks a lot nicer. It's still the overhead game. You either love it or you hate it, but it's definitely hard as nails. But it is definitely a nice one to have. Of course, here's both the discs there. Alright, well there you have it. This pretty much concludes this video. Just wanted to show you a little bit about the Sharp X68000. Definitely worth picking up if you find one locally. Just keep an eye on eBay. They do show up from time to time, but they can be a little bit pricey. Just make sure you buy one that's got a refurbished power supply. That is crucial, because these things are notorious for power supply failure. So alright, as always, thanks for watching.